So yeah, good people. Welcome to today's market breakdown sessions, where we are going to be doing a little bit of pair breakdowns, right? So that you guys can be able to have something to eat next week, right? So EURUSD, as we all can see that it's on a pulley structure, right? EURUSD is on a pulley structure, and then it is creating a series of higher highs and higher lows, right? It's creating a series of what? Higher highs and higher lows. It's creating a series of higher highs and higher lows, right? So what exactly can you see? We see that price took this high out here, right? Giving us a break on this high. Price took this high out here, giving us a break on this high, right? And then once we have a break on this high, what comes into your mind is that the low must be what? The low must be strong, right? The low must be strong. And then the high, by default, you must have what? A weak high. So which means that normally we want to see price do what? We normally want to see price take our highs out, but not our lows, right? If you go to maybe your 16-hour time frame, pay trading view, guys, have proper views within the markets, right? So going back to 16-hour, we can see that that's the area that we are going to be using as what? Is the area that we're going to be using as our area of demand. Right, we're going to be using this area here as what? As our area of demand, meaning that from the specific zone here, we are going to be having something like this. Let me just type that here. Okay, it's giving me problems. Let me just do something like this. So if you are going to be looking forward to taking this entry point, this means that your entry level will be roughly around about this zone here. Your entry level will be at this level here, and then your stop loss level will be at that area here, right? Your stop loss will be around this area here, right? And then now we are going to be taking those buying opportunities, and then we are going to be swinging price to that high. We're going to be swinging price to this high here, right? Going to be swinging price to this high. So most of you guys that are into doing what you call substructure trading, right? So as you guys know that this structure here within the markets here is called what? Is called the substructure, right? It's called It is called a substructure. It's a correctional wave, as most of you guys refer to, right? This is what you refer to as a substructure. So this means that some of you guys, you're going to be looking for selling opportunities within the markets at that level. So it means you're going to have something like this, then it taps your demand area and it pushes the upside. But from my side, this is what I want you guys to focus on for next week, right? This is the buying opportunity that we're going to be looking forward to from Euro US dollar. Check another pair that was a bit interesting. Euro JPY gave out the setup on the free group. As far as I'm concerned, I gave out the setup on the free group, right? If you check this guy here on a 4-hour time frame, we can see that this is a clean setup, man. This is a clean setup. What is it that we can see? We can see that price is on a bullish structure. Took this high out here, giving us a break on this high, a break on this high. And then you know that on an uptrend, we break highs and not lows. So our low was what? Our low was protected, right? Our low was protected. And then our high, which is this one here, is weak, which means we normally want to see price do what? We normally want to see price within the markets taking out this high here, right? Then this means that, so about that, I was looking for this actually. I was looking for this dot. But I copied it. Let me just copy it. So we're going to have him as our high, as our swing high, and then swing low, right? And then if you check everything, right? If you check everything from your low to your high, right? If you check everything from your low to your high, you'll see that what is it that we have? We have price, what? We have the premium zone, discounted zone, and then the equilibrium. Look what happens, like I said, for those of you guys that have enrolled in my mentorship. Most of the time, what happens when price goes into the equilibrium? It react plus reject. right? Most of the time when price goes into the equilibrium. And then since we are on a bullish structure, what is it that we are looking forward to within the market? We're looking forward to seeing price doing what? We're looking forward to seeing price respecting our demand area, right? We're looking forward to seeing price respecting our demand area. So I think I sent the setup when price was roughly around about this level here. If you check on the free group, and then I went to a 2-hour time frame, if I'm not mistaken, 2-hour time frame to identify what our entry level, right? So this was our demand area, right? So this was our demand area, right? So this was our demand area here. So this was our demand area in the markets, and then by default, you know that this is your entry level. This is your entry level, and then if this is your entry level, this will definitely be what? This will be your stop loss level, right? This will be your stop loss level. So if you have him as your entry level and your stop loss level, you know that taking your buying opportunities right there at the top, and then this will be defined as your what? As your demand area. And then from there, what is it that you're gonna be looking for? You're going to be looking for that push to the upside to go hit our targets, right? What happens? Price pushes beautifully so to the downside, it taps us in, right? Once we have that tap in, sorry about that. Once we have that tap in, right? If you're going to refine everything, right? If you want to refine everything, you know that you're going to come to your smaller time frame, probably your 15 minutes time frame. When you get to a 15 minutes time frame, what I saw from my 15 minutes time frame actually was this. I saw that price tap is in, traded up, and then from there, I was looking for my form of confirmation, right? My other form of confirmation entry, right? And then let's go check on the 7 minutes time frame. But the main entry from my side, I think it was this guy here, right? If you're using order blocks, you know that okay, this will be your order block, right? So which means that you're looking for the same price testing this level here, right? You're gonna see price test this level here. Means you're giving you, I think it's what you refer to as inducement, right? You refer to it as inducement. Gives you that tap inside, right? Then you're gonna look for that long from here, probably, yeah. And then you're gonna want to do what? You're gonna want to swing this trade to the upside, right? You're gonna want to swing this trade to the upside, right? Gives you that bullish momentum. I think it played around actually around this level here. It played a lot, around this zone here, played a lot around this level here. Then was that bit of a retest back to our entry point. Then as you guys can see that it's giving us the build up. So if you go maybe to your 1 hour time frame, you have a beautiful entry on yourself, right? You have your beautiful entry. What is it that you're looking for? Just looking for to seeing price do what? Just looking for to seeing price going exactly to your to hit your target, right? As you can see, price goes exactly to the upside, and then you are just left with few pips, man. You're left with few pips to see price do what? You're left with few pips to see price hit our main target, right? So this is a beautiful setup, an A setup, which is nice. Caught it, pushed up with price to the upside, and yeah, Xauusd. Gold, the best straightforward, right? We just remove everything. So gold, if you check probably on your 6 hour time frame, you'll see that okay, gold, everyone is looking forward to using this demand area here as their form of entry point, right? Everyone is looking forward to using the demand area here as their form of entry point, which means that everything that you're going to do, you're going to take your buying opportunities within the market from this area here, right? You're going to take your buying opportunities from the market from this area here. So this means that okay, this will be our demand area. And then we're gonna have our entry point within the market roughly around about this level here. And then this is going to be our stop loss area, our stop loss level. So we're gonna have this area here as of what? Our stop loss level, right? So which means now, as I'm giving you guys focus, so which means I won't be sharing any setups with you guys because you guys are here watching me doing this thing live. And I'll be taking this guy straight to the upside to go eliminate this high here, right? Then this means that, okay, this is what we refer to as what you guys refer to as internal range liquidity, right? So which means price must come take the liquidity, and then do what? Rally to the upside. One thing I like about gold is that it kept maintaining what? The very structure, man, right? Look at how it creates the very structure. So some individuals caught their sells here, some individuals caught their sells here, which means you are railing it with down to our demand area. Then that's when you can start looking for those buying opportunities to go eliminate the main, what do you call it, external liquidity, right? External range liquidity. So this is something that is very, 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 very important that I want you guys to be aware of, right? So beautiful setup, a simple setup. Looking forward to seeing you guys chop this setup like nobody's business, man. Looking forward to seeing you guys chop this. Okay, GER30. GER30 is the other one that we are going to be looking at, right? GER30 is a bit straightforward, right? GER30 is a bit straightforward. If you check probably on your hourly time frame, you'll see that he's been respecting our setup. So on GER30, we are going to have this area here as our area of interest, right? We're going to have that area there as our area of interest. Right, so which means you're going to start looking for selling opportunities. Why are we looking for selling opportunities? Because of price was on the bullish structure, right? It came to take the low of the bullish structure, right? And then came maybe to respect the specific zone here, and it rallied down. So you have a break on a low. So this is what we refer to as what? For those of you guys that have been trading the whole concept of work off, this is work off schematic, right? This is the distribution phase of the market, right? So what I can say to you guys is that let's say this is our last point of supply. So this means that we're going to be taking selling opportunities from the markets roughly around about this level here. So let's call this thing a supply area. So we're gonna have a supply area around this level here. Then we are going to be doing what? We are going to be looking for this area here, which is the last one that we had as our internal range liquidity. So we're gonna have him as our internal range liquidity. So which means when we take our selling opportunities within the markets, there will be from this area here, going straight to this low. And then where are we going? From my side, we come into this demand area here. Right. If you go back to a daily time frame, you'll find the demand area lying somewhere around this level here. So you're going to come probably to this level here. So whenever you take a selling opportunity, do not forget where price might be heading to, right? The price might be heading to that area there. So which means now what we are going to be having is that we're going to be having that push to the upside, go tap us in, a rally to the downside, come tap us in into our demand area, and then a push to go eliminate the main high, right? That's what we want from the market, right? So she use this order block actually. That's what we want from the market. So the setup is going to be something like this. Right, you're gonna have something like this to yourself. Guys, normalize making your setup look good, man. This thing of having old boring setups, a bit old now, right? So you're gonna have a setup that is something like this. So you're gonna have that's gonna be something like this. So you're gonna be taking your entry points for your demand area here. So for your entry point, and then your stop loss level. So you're gonna have your stop loss level roughly around about that area there. And then you know that you're going to be taking your swings to the upside, right? So this means that we're expecting something like this. Right? We're expecting something like this within the markets. Expecting something like this within the markets, right? Expecting something like this within the markets on GER30. And have something like this on GER30. Right? And then name one pair, two actually, that I can analyze before we come to the end of the session. Because gold, we're done with it. USD, we're done with it. US30, there's nothing to analyze on US30. Nasdaq, there's nothing to analyze also. AUD/USD is a bit straightforward. GBP/USD, okay. Most people are carrying with GBP/USD, so I'm going with GBP/USD, right? Also simple GBP/USD. The remove drawings. So right, we are on a bullish structure. We are on this bullish structure like this. What is it that you can see from the market? You can see that price creates a high, right? Create this high or low, and then we have this guy here as our main high, right? What does price do? Price takes this high out, giving us a break on this high, giving us a break on this high. This means that okay, our low now is protected, right? We have what? We have a strong protected low. See? Right, and then this high here should be eliminated, right? This high here should be eliminated. We call it a weak high. We call it a weak high, right? Then what is it that we have within the market? It's probably if you go to the smaller time frame, you will find your order block lying resting just right around about this level here. Find your order block resting around that level, and then you know that okay. So your order block, find your order block resting around that level, then you will have your area like this, 16 area flash. So you're gonna have this guy here as your entry level, right? Stop loss, and have that area there as your stop loss. And then from there, what do you know and what do you learn? You learn that we have what? Internal range liquidity here. So which means price must come take this liquidity out, and then what is it that we expect from price? We expect price to rally to the upside and go eliminate that high, right? Expect price to go eliminate that high. So it's as simple as this, right? Other than that, thank you guys for joining today's session. So our watch list is gold, GER30, EURUSD, GBP/USD, and yeah, just focus on those three, right? And then something that is very important that I want you guys to be aware of is that something that is very important that I want you guys to be aware of is NZD/USD are also looking for buying opportunities from it. Right, we're also looking for buying opportunities from it. So yeah, something that is very important is that for those of you guys that are interested in joining our community, guys, this is something that I forgot to tell you. Every weekend we have from Saturday to Sunday, right? We have group sessions, right? Group sessions are roughly around about 1,500, right? Group sessions are 1,500. So if you want to join the group sessions, right, make sure that you pay 1,500 every weekend, right? We're gonna be conducting sessions from Saturday till Sunday, and then you'll be added into the VIP Discord group where you'll get the pre-recorded sessions, and then you also get your mentorship, right? You also get your mentorship, right? And then for those that are interested in one-on-one sessions, right? If you are looking forward to having a one-on-one session with me, if you don't want to be bothered by other individuals, you just want me, note that that happens from Monday to Friday, and that's about 2,000 Rand, right? So if you check both these guys, so for a one-on-one session, it's not gonna cost you a lot. It's gonna cost you a lot. It's gonna cost you, I think it's roughly around about 100 and something, 110 USD, right, for a one-on-one, right? It's gonna cost you roughly around about 110 USD, and then for a group session, it's gonna cost you $80. So make sure that you come and trade with us, man. Make sure that you come and trade with us. Make sure that you come and trade with. I'm not gonna call us the best community, but we are the best and soon to be a growing community in the whole of South Africa, right? We are going to be unlocking financial freedom on another level, guys. Right. So make sure that you pull through. We had a risk management session yesterday, a great session actually. We had a great session yesterday, a self-evaluation session. There's still more. They still have to learn about fundamentals. So make sure that before we move to any theory about fundamentals or anything, make sure that you hop on the mentorship so that you won't be left out, right? So from January to March, we are technically focusing on this trading strategy that we're focusing on. And then from there, we'll be focusing on the fundamental side of the market, which means now we'll be interpreting more of your inflation, your interest rates, the rest of everything. And then Mbuso, money, your answer is no. Yeah. Did you guys enjoy the session? Did you guys enjoy the session? Yeah. And then for those of you guys that are gonna be interested in catching this session, it will be uploaded on YouTube. Right, it's gonna be there on YouTube. Did you guys enjoy this session with me? I don't teach CMD, guys. To everyone in this life, I do not teach CMD. So you guys did enjoy this session. Yeah, appreciate the session. Great session from Team JPY. Prayer session, man. We don't miss this side of the world. We don't miss on this side of the world. Thank you very much, guys, and see you guys on the other side. Don't forget to subscribe to our mentorship. Don't forget to join the fastest growing Discord group.